I am well, and I want to discuss a topic about storytelling.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. Storytelling is such a powerful tool, whether it's for inspiring others, communicating ideas, or even just entertaining. Of storytelling are you most interested in exploring?
How to captivative and inspiring others by storytelling.
That's a wonderful angle to dive into. Captivating and inspiring others through storytelling involves a few key elements. First, there's the emotional connection. A great story resonates on a human level, tapping into universal emotions like hope, fear, joy, or struggle. Then there's the relatability of the characters and the authenticity of the narrative. And of course, there's the structure of the story itself, having a clear beginning, middle, and end, and a compelling conflict and resolution. If you want, we can break down these elements further.
What makes storytelling such a powerful communication tool?
Storytelling is powerful because it taps into the way humans are wired to process information. Our brains are naturally drawn to narratives because they help us make sense of the world. When we hear a story, we engage emotionally and cognitively, which means we remember it better and are more likely to be influenced by it. Stories also create empathy by allowing us to see the world through someone else's eyes, which can shift perspectives and inspire action. Plus, a well told story can simplify complex ideas and make them more relatable. It's this combination of emotional connection, memory retention, and relatability that makes storytelling so effective.
Why do humans naturally connect with stories more than facts or data?
Humans are inherently social and emotional beings, and our brains are designed to process information in a narrative format. Stories engage multiple areas of our brain, including those responsible for emotions, sensory experiences, and even motor functions, which makes the information more vivid and memorable. Facts and data, while important, are often abstract and can feel less personally relevant. Stories, on the other hand, create context and meaning, making the information more relatable and easier to understand. Plus, stories often evoke empathy, helping us connect on a deeper emotional level. This is why we tend to.
Okay. How does a well structured story capture attention, build emotional connection, and inspire actions?
A well structured story acts like a roadmap that guides the audience through an emotional journey. It typically starts with a relatable protagonist and a clear conflict that captures attention right from the start. As the story unfolds, the audience becomes emotionally invested in the character's journey, empathizing with their struggles, hopes, and triumphs. This emotional connection is crucial because it makes the audience care about the outcome. The story then builds tension and anticipation, leading to a climax that often sparks inspiration or a call to action. When the audience sees a character overcome obstacles, it can inspire them to take action in their own lives. The resolution of the story provides a sense of closure and often leaves the audience with something to ponder, making the story not just memorable but also impactful.
What are the key elements of compiling story?
Compiling a compelling story involves several key elements that work together seamlessly. First, you need a strong and relatable protagonist who has clear goals, desires, and flaws. Then there's the setting, which provides the backdrop and context for the story, helping the audience visualize the world. The plot is another crucial element with a clear structure that includes an engaging beginning, rising action that builds tension, a climax where the main conflict comes to a head, and a resolution that ties up loose ends. Conflict is at the heart of any story. It drives the narrative forward and keeps the audience invested. Character development is also essential. Characters should grow and evolve in response to the events of the story. Additionally, there's the theme, which gives the story deeper meaning and resonates with the audience on a universal level. Finally, the narrative voice and style, including the language and pacing, tie everything together and create a unique storytelling experience. All these elements together create a story that captivates and inspires.
How can someone use these elements to make their message more engaging?
To make a message more engaging using these storytelling elements, you can start by identifying the core idea you want to convey and then wrap it in a narrative that includes a relatable character or scenario. For instance, instead of simply presenting facts, you can tell a story about a person who faced a challenge and how they overcame it, making the message more relatable. Incorporating conflict and resolution helps maintain interest and gives the audience something to root for. Character development can make abstract ideas more concrete, and a strong narrative voice can make even complex topics feel accessible and engaging. Ultimately, by weaving your message into a compelling narrative, you create an emotional connection that can inspire action and leave a lasting impression.
How do emotions, conflicts, and characters develop influence in the impact of a story?
Emotions, conflict, and character development are truly the backbone of an impactful story. Emotions create a bond between the audience and the characters, making the narrative more relatable and memorable. When the audience feels what the characters feel, they're more likely to stay engaged and invested in the story's outcome. Conflict is the engine of the plot. It introduces challenges and obstacles that the characters must overcome. This not only keeps the audience hooked, but also drives character growth and development. The way characters handle conflict reveals their strengths, weaknesses, and values, making them more three-dimensional and authentic. Character development is what ensures that the story has a lasting impact. As characters evolve, the audience can see parts of themselves in them, or they may find inspiration in how the characters grow and overcome their struggles. This emotional and psychological connection can inspire the audience to reflect on their own lives, making the story not just entertaining, but also transformative. In essence, these elements work in harmony to create a story that resonates deeply with the audience.
Can it be used in leadership?
Absolutely. The principles of storytelling are incredibly versatile and can be applied in virtually any field, including business and leadership. In leadership, for example, telling stories can help communicate a vision or values in a way that resonates with the team on a personal level. It can inspire and motivate employees, making abstract goals feel tangible and relatable. In business, storytelling can be used to create compelling brand narratives that connect with customers on an emotional level, differentiate a company in a crowded market, and build loyalty, essentially by leveraging the power of emotions, conflict, and character development. Leaders and businesses can create more meaningful and impactful connections with their audiences.
Is it good to motivate teamwork between people and create shared purpose?
Absolutely. Motivating teamwork and creating a shared purpose is incredibly powerful, and storytelling is a fantastic tool to achieve that. When a team shares a common narrative or vision, it aligns everyone's efforts toward a common goal. Storytelling can help highlight the collective journey, celebrate the team's achievements, and reinforce the values and mission that everyone is working toward. This sense of shared purpose not only boosts morale, but also enhances collaboration, trust, and overall performance. It's a wonderful way to turn individual efforts into a cohesive and motivated team.
How can someone use storytelling on social media to connect deeply with audience and build a strong personal brand?
Storytelling on social media is a fantastic way to build a genuine connection with your audience and establish a strong personal brand. You can start by sharing authentic stories that reflect your values, experiences, and the journey that has shaped you. This could be behind the scenes glimpses into your life, challenges you've overcome, or milestones you've achieved. These stories help humanize you and make you more relatable. Additionally, using a consistent narrative style and voice helps reinforce your brand identity. Sharing customer testimonials, success stories, or even user-generated content can also strengthen this connection. Engaging storytelling through visuals like photos or videos can make your message even more impactful. Ultimately, the key is consistency and authenticity, and over time, these stories will help you build a strong, trusting relationship with the audience.
Okay, now you have a clear vision about storytelling. And thanks for such beautiful information. And I found this question very interesting and very useful. I will join you after some time with another interesting topic to discuss.
I'm so glad you found it helpful. I'm always here whenever you're ready to dive into another topic. Until then,